channel, this is Katie and I would like to welcome you to my Monday video, which was actually requested by few of my new subscribers. I received the last request was actually yesterday. I read the comments, so I thought, okay, I would make this video for all new subscribers and all new collectors out there. I know that these types of videos have been done. I'm not saying that I'm the first one. The ladies just asked, so I thought that I would oblige. And it's always nice to see my babies snuggled all together. So, as you can guess, guys, this video is going to be about Loralee Eagle sculpts, and these are 3 babies, the sculpts that are currently in my collection. First is Atticus by Loralee Eagles. In the middle we have Ella, which is Esme by Loralee Eagles, and here on the right side there is Quinlynn by Loralee Eagles. I love Loralee Eagles, as can see, guys. I have 3 of her sculpts, which I adore. I have few surprises coming in the near future, but I'm going to keep a secret for now. But yeah, as you can tell, guys, I am Loralee Eagles' biggest fan. I'm her groupie, as I joke. And I know there are a lot of Bonnie Brown fans in the community, and there are a lot of, we all have our favorite artists, and Laura is mine. I absolutely love her sculpt. Esme is actually the very first dream baby that I saw right after I learned about Reborns. I fell in love with her, and actually Ella is my original Esme that I fell in love with. Ella is my second Esme doll. I had one Esme before her, and I cannot even believe that I was lucky and blessed enough to get opportunity to actually adopt my dream Esme. So Ella is right now currently the oldest baby in my nursery. It's been over 2 years now since I've adopted her. Now, my Philip, he was adopted last December. He arrived in January. He's my little Atticus, my little teeny tiny boy. And here on the right, you can see my Catherine, which is another dream sculpt, Quinlynn. And Quinlynn, let me tell you something about Quinlynn. Quinlynn is one of those white unicorn kids. She's very hard to come by, and I have been searching for this sculpt for years. And when I got my opportunity to adopt her, there was actually another baby that I was consulting or I was discussing the custom with my artist, and my Catherine was mentioned, and I just couldn't believe that, and I just let that custom, I put it on the back burner, and now she is in my collection. I just adore that baby. And what I'm going to do, guys, so as I said, they are all wearing the onesies from the same company. Lynn is the company. He is wearing the 0 month, and they are wearing 1 month, both of them. And Atticus, I'll start with Atticus size. Atticus is 7, I measured all the babies. Atticus is 70.5 inches long, and he is teeny tiny newborn or a preemie. He wears tiny baby in European clothes, and that's, guys, exactly why I like European clothes. They have all these sizes. There are kind of like in between, because he's not exactly a preemie, but he's not exactly a true newborn either. He's 17.5 inches, and his head circumference is 14, I think. Yes, something under 14, 13.5, something in between, not quite 14 inches. So he's really tiny. You can see he has these chicken legs compared to Esme, who is really chunky among, and then little Quinlynn. Now Ella is 19 inches, 18.5, 19, and her head is actually the biggest. It's 14 inches, 14.5 when I measured, 14.5 inches in circumference of her head. And Quinlynn is the very same size, the length as Ella. She's 18 and a half, 19. They're true newborn, those two. But her head is actually the same circumference, which is 13 and a half as Philip's, which is very, very interesting. So Philip is a big-headed baby boy. And they are aligned, guys. As I said before, they are aligned. I put the tape and it actually is making the matters worse, but they are actually aligned. I don't know why. It's probably the position of my camera, but from this angle, Ella looks like she's the biggest one and chunkiest one. I don't know if it's the positioning of her legs and also chunky thighs and her calves, but her detail on her legs is amazing, guys, on Esme's legs. And then we have Quinlynn. She is chunkalicious in her thighs, but her calves are not as wide as Esme's and ankles. Esme's are more chubby, I would say, with more baby fat rolls. And then you have little Philip, and he has boys long feetsies, but these little his legs are very thin compared to Esme and Quinlynn, except his calves are really nicely developed, just as Esme's. And they, each one of them were painted by a different artist. But I just love them. They all represent something in my collection. They have, each one of them, they have a special place here. It's just like every baby in my collection, but these three are very treasured possession because they are all sold out, rare kits, and I just love the way they all three have been reborn, and their hair is amazing, except Ella will need some filling at the back of her head, but otherwise she doesn't need even varnish or anything. She's just perfect, and I wish you could see actually their details in their painting. I don't want to fiddle with my camera here because it took me forever to position it. So there are their limbs. There are all three chickadees, my three musketeers. Oh, sorry for my finger. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, to those ladies who asked, I want to thank you for your question. I hope that you kind of got an idea about the sizing of these three kids. As I said, Philip is very, very teeny tiny, small newborn. I would say he's like more a preemie size. He fits tiny baby perfectly. And Ella and Quinlynn are both newborn up to 1 month, because of the chunkiness of their limbs, I think. Yes, but they're so cute. So thank you so much, everyone. If you have any questions, if you have any requests like this for videos, guys, do not hesitate to post down in a comment section. I'm so sorry. I will do my best to fulfill your requests. If you have any ideas, if you would like to see some comparisons, maybe if you have any questions about the measurements of certain kits that I have in my collection, don't feel funny or do not hesitate to ask. I will gladly try to help and I will gladly answer all your questions. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. I will be back with my little topic discussion video tomorrow morning. I cannot wait to hear from all of you, and as always, I'm sending my love and I wish you a wonderful and successful start of the week. Thank you for being here. Bye.